I'm Chris,
And I'm Austin.
and welcome to Topper Nation News.
Shut up, bro.
Today is Thursday, October 5th, and fall break starts tomorrow. Thank the Lord. And also, let's get into the word of the day. Today's word of the day is convey. Convey is to communicate by meaning or feeling. Austin, tell them about the football game.
We play JP2 tonight at 7 p.m. Be there. Or y'all suck.
Let's get out there and show our toppers some support in their efforts to get a W as we move closer to the postseason. And over fall break, Hillwood plays Hunters Lane football on Friday the 13th in a game that was rescheduled due to Hurricane Harvey.
Guess what, though? We gonna scare them Warriors.
Well, let's throw it to Evan and Wyatt.
Thanks, Chris and Austin. I'm Wyatt.
I'm Evan.
Let's get into the news. First bit of news today is from Las Vegas again. There's a new break in the investigation. They have found something called bump stocks.
Bump stocks?
Bump stocks. It's a weird name. What it is a stock you attach to a rifle, and it makes it fire faster.
Mm-hmm.
This has not only led to a break in the investigation, but also opened up a new argument in the debate over gun control right now.
Conspiracies and stuff?
I mean, something along that line, but more serious stuff. You know, we're talking about gun laws, gun control, stuff like that. It's gonna be a very interesting month. And I hear you got some tech news.
I do. So yesterday was Wednesday, and we had a Google unveiling of some new gadgets they're coming out with.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting a new Pixel smartphone, a Google Home speaker. They have two models coming out. One like the Echo Dot, and a big one that's like a subwoofer.
Yeah.
We're getting a new laptop called the Pixel Book with the Chrome OS on it. A new virtual headset from them. We're getting a lot of good stuff from them.
Yeah, I heard that phone doesn't have a headphone jack.
It doesn't. It's missing that.
Come
Apple's
on, man.
started something they can't fix.
Come on. And one more, a bit of weird news. There's a story coming out of Japan of a woman who overworked herself to death.
Overworked.
She
Where'd
spent.
she work?
She worked at some company, and she
Foxconn?
spent 159 hours of overtime. That's almost a
150?
week of overtime.
Was she a mother? Or
She was just alone. She was just a worker. I mean, jeez. We're gonna head back to Chris and Austin for some sports.
Hopefully, Coach Burton doesn't work us to death over here. And in sports news, the New York Yankees are set to take on the Cleveland Indians in the ALDS. The Diamondbacks were victorious in their wild card matchup versus the Rockies and will face the Dodgers in the NLDS starting on Friday.
In football, Patriots versus Buccaneers. USC upsets Washington State 30-27. Alabama plows through Ole Miss 66-33. Woo! And Troy upsets LSU for a big payday. Ole Miss versus Auburn this weekend. Georgia versus Vandy. West Virginia versus TCU. I'm going crazy. LSU versus Florida. And guess what?
What's that?
How you feel about that Pats and Bucks game?
Well, Patriots going to win easy, by like 20-21. And that shouldn't really be a contest because the Buccaneers, they're good, but Patriots, just too much for them.
Tom Brady, greatest quarterback. Never going to put nothing past them. But them Bucks been playing some pretty good football this season so far.
Haven't been playing Patriots football, though.
I think that famous Jameis is getting ready to take the next step. I mean, I think he's very talented. I think he's extremely talented, and I think that he's improving game to game.
Well, I can see what you mean there. I can see what you say there, but they're still not going to beat the Patriots. No matter what people say they have, offense, defense, they're still not going to beat the Patriots. And if they do, I'll be very surprised by it if they even come close within 14
but
points.
didn't they recently just got upset not too long ago?
Patriots?
Yeah.
Everybody loses a couple games, but they won't lose to the Buccaneers though.
I mean, of course the Patriots won't lose when it counts, but I mean, I think that the Bucks have a solid chance. I mean, their offense has been clicking lately.
Well, Tom Brady's offense has been clicking for like 5 years.
So
I don't see him losing.
What you think about the Alabama Ole Miss game though?
Well, Alabama just completely killed them. there's not much people can think about that. There's what people know about that game. People came in because I think Ole Miss beat them the year before, like 2 years ago. They beat them like two
Doing
years
an
in a row.
undefeated season.
Yeah, 2 years in a row. So I guess people thought that Ole Miss would have a chance, but Alabama, they just have way too much.
They
on
can't
the
do a lot of
defensive
business.
end. Yeah, defense. They had a lot of weapons on offense and defense, starting with that front seven.
Yeah, man, they're
That's
tremendous.
That's crazy.
I see about 3 out of that 7 first-round draft picks. So I think that's amazing. And don't forget, what did you think about that Auburn game? Real fast.
Auburn and Ole Miss.
Yes.
Auburn's gonna win by a score of 28-7. Cause Ole Miss isn't good this year.
I'm gonna say 24. I'm gonna say 24-14. Close game than that. More defensive game.
Okay.
And oh yeah, basketball tryouts on the 31st. But we close it.
Auburn also, don't forget, Auburn is 22-point favorites in that game, so I think you're kind of on your own thinking that Ole Miss is going to beat them.
Hey, the favorite thing that would always work out because the Titans were favorites to beat the Texans, and we see how that worked out. So things happen.
And some entertainment news today. We have a topper entertainment news first, guys. First bit of music industry news. Finally, we're there.
go.
We made it.
We did it.
So this comes from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Very prestigious event, one of the biggest nights in the music industry, and we finally have the nominations list for it for
And
2018.
What's on that list, Wyatt?
There's some lesser known stuff. You have the Cage the Elephants, the Zombies, Eurythmics. They did Sweet Dreams Are Made of This.
Right.
Great song, by the way. But then we have two big shockers I'm surprised haven't been nominated before. One is Judas Priest, which is arguably one of the most influential punk rock bands of all time. And then, real upset, John Bon Jovi.
What?
John Bon Jovi. How does John Bon Jovi just now get nominated into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? How?
At least he's finally there.
I mean, at least he's finally there, yeah, but just how? And I hear you have some movie news.
I do have some movie news. So, if you're a fan of the Bob's Burgers TV show, the animated series about a owner of a burger store with his wacky family, we're getting a movie based off of it coming July 17th, 2020.
Yeah, I'm excited, you know.
Yeah.
I hope it's like the Simpsons movie. That was pretty
That was
great.
so funny, so good.
And I think that's all we have for Top Entertainment News. I'm Wyatt.
I'm Evan.
I'll see you guys later.
Well, that's all we have. Hope you have a great fall break, and we'll see you next time.
We out. Peace.